Okay, how we doing, people? And welcome to On the Lockout. The reason why I called and named this channel On the Lockout is because at Rikers Island, before you lock out, the CEOs scream out On the Lockout, and that's when they open up the cells. And some places they open them one by one, but at HDM, being that it was a old, super old jail, they call it HDM, House of Dangerous Men. They have the wheel, and they spin that wheel, and all the cells open up at the same time. So we had a 1A, if I'm not mistaken, is downstairs. It's like the pre-bing, and there's like only like 16 people to that house, because from there you go into the box, and in the back they have like about 3 or 4 cells that uh there's a gate in front of it, and then the CO has to pass by us and then open that other gate, and that's where the CMC inmates are at. Like they super locked down, they CMC status, they just there. They come out to like this little catwalk to use the phone, and we could see them, and someone will pass them the phone, or sometimes they could just reach to the bars to outside and grab the phone if they able to use the phone, because not everyone gets on the phone at Rikers Island. So I'm my cell. Let me tell you a quick story. Like I said, that happened there. My cell was directly in front of the TV. Now people fight. People have died for that cell. Of course, nothing to glorified or front or act like super big tough guy. That's for another time. But what I'm saying is, because I'm not here trying to portray that, although I used to live that lifestyle, I've changed a lot and I'm still trying to change. But bear with me. Now, one day, one of my boys comes in that he's down with the same clique I'm down with. I knew him. So I'm like, yo, what's up? So we talking, boom, boom. He makes himself comfortable at the house. You know, he has phone time because we're there. You know, he's involved with the same clique, but he was already causing havoc throughout the whole jail and through the Rikers Island system. So a lot of people, you know, he had beef with other people. And now he ends up at our house, and he's like, yo, what's up? What's up with these other people? Like, there was another clique that we used to have drama with. So I'm like, nah, everything is good here, bro. We're not fighting with them. It's peace, this and that, right? So, mind you, this is the same guy that as an adolescent, me going to Rikers Island, he's the first person that I ever seen in my life cut somebody. And from there on, it was like easy to me. Like I knew this is what you got to do to survive. You got to be a cutter. Everyone needs to know you as a cutter, and that's that. You know, as cowardly as it may sound to a lot of people, that's what we did there. As dumb as it may sound. So anyway, one of my friends had put a screwdriver, like a big bone crusher, up on the top of the cells by my cell. It's like this little spot that goes in. So he puts it up there, and I'm like, yo, go ahead, do you. You know, it's outside my cell. Once they find it outside your cell, it don't really matter. It's not in my cell. They could try to blame me all they want for it, but they can't. So I didn't even mind, because I used to put a lot of stuff up there. A lot of people did. So I used to just let my boys that I knew put stuff up there. So they call rec. The yard walks out. Again, not everybody goes to the yard at Rikers Island. Not because the COs don't let them, because they don't want to, because they scared. That's a fact. So this dude, there's like a little tension in the house for whatever reason. You know, it's the Spanish dudes, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, whatever it may be. And there's also blacks in the house. So there's a little tension in the house based on the beefs that happen in other buildings. Now he comes into this building, and he notices that one of the dudes that I talk to that's cool with me is in the house that had drama with him. So he's like, yo, what's up with him? I'm like, yo, he's cool, bro. He's not worried about you. So they look at each other real quick, but they let it slide. Like 2 or 3 days go by. Walk out to rec again. On the way back from rec, the guy goes directly to where my other boy put the stash at, which is the bone crusher, right? So this dude that I know that came from the other jail that's down my same clique comes out and says, "Yo, for who's that? That's for me. You grabbing that?" Because he knew I was up there. And the dude is like, "Nah, it's not for you." And wow, what's up, man? What's up with you then? He's like, "What's up with me?" Wop. He cuts him from here to here, bro. Like, you just heard it because everything was quiet. Like, quiet because everyone just still like, oh, it's about to go down. So it's quiet. It's not like a house where there's, 50, 40, 60 people. It's just 16 people about in the house. So you hear it like a zipper. If anybody knows about getting cut, that thing just went. And after that, it was like a splash of blood everywhere. The blood is all over me. It's right in front of my cell. There's blood all over my cell. They lock us all in. Lock in, bar. The COs are going crazy, right? The squad comes. So once the squad comes, the turtles, they come in deep. That's what they call them at Rikers Island. So the turtles come in. They deep as hell. Guess who they go to first out of everybody? Of course, they go to my cell. You step out. Boo, let me see your hands, because they check your hands, see if your fists are swollen or whatever, what have you. It wasn't me, so I'm like not worried about it. But of course, I'm the one that gets pulled out. I'm the one that gets taken to the office to be spoken to. Thank God the guy says, yo, it wasn't him. Of course, he was telling. But again, he said that it wasn't me. I'm like, don't tell me because I already had got like major tickets for other stuff that happened in houses that wasn't me. But being that I was at them houses for like 8 months, 12 months, and they figured this is one of the leaders of this clique. So they will pull me out the house, and try to blame me for whatever happened in the house. And if it wasn't you, you've been in here the longest, you know what happened, you got to speak. And if you don't speak, you get blamed for it. So I was always getting blamed for it because I was never going to speak. And I say all that to say that that's how quick something can happen at Rikers or any jail. With a split of a second that you turn your head, things are going down. Stay tuned for more stories to come. I just uploaded this video real quick. See how it's working, how the color comes out, what else I should do. And to tell you a quick story and a little more about this channel, I'm going to be saying a lot of stories of things that happen on Rikers Island, the truth about Rikers Island, what really goes on, because these dudes don't be explaining it right. They be like super lying. It sounds like they never been there. And in the state penitentiary, when you go from New York to Ulster County, downstate, and all these prisons that I was also in. Like, I spent most of my life in and out of prison, nothing to brag about, nothing to be happy about. Never that. I changed my life a whole lot. They call me Warpath because I was a little bad boy. So nowadays, I'm trying to do something different besides run the streets and sell drugs. And here I am on YouTube, and I hear all these guys saying, oh, these YouTubers think they gangster. Or they got all the subscribers, and I get it. They mad because their subscribers ain't going up. Their views is not going up. It doesn't happen like that overnight. I understand that. So I count with you guys' help. Let me know what you think I should talk about in the comments next time. I can only tell you about Rikers Island, Miss-State, Ulster County, Riverview. I was locked up with dudes like Maserati Fox. They was signed with G-Unit. Rest in peace to Maserati Fox. I did a bid with him. I was locked up with the rapper Cormega. He was with me on Rikers Island. He was one of my best friends on the island in 16 Upper, high classification house in C95. I've been through it all. Gang wars, all types of things. So in and out of prison, like I said, since a kid. And today I'm here on YouTube trying to do things different. Besides be out in the street and waste my life, because time flew by very quick. I love you guys. Let me know what you think I should talk about in the comments. I answer all comments. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. You already know it's on the lockout.